William Thacker owns a tourist guide bookshop on Portobello Street in Notting Hill, which is technically bankrupt. William is divorced and mitigates his loneliness by sharing a flat with Spike, a disorderly drunk, and with the company of his friends and his sister. One day, unexpected, an American movie star walks into his shop, and that meeting will be followed by another in which he throws a glass of orange juice on his Gucci shirt. He invites her to change at his house, and before leaving, she kisses him and then disappears. But it doesn't quite do it. He calls him and asks him to show up at his hotel, being in the middle of the promoting his movie, so he pretends to be a reporter for Horse and Hound magazine. That night they will spend with his family celebrating his sister's birthday and then walk through a private garden. The next day they go to the movies together, and when they are about to spend the night together, her boyfriend, a Hollywood actor, shows up. On her next trip, Anna is going through a serious personal crisis due to the publication of some nude photos of her from when she was younger, which leads her to avoid harassment from the press to accept his invitation to share her flat. Although the morning after their first intimate encounter, the house appears surrounded by journalists warned by Spike, which leads her to feel betrayed and to leave him again. He tries to forget her, knowing that their love is impossible, but the news that she is filming in England prompts him to go see her on the set. Although he leaves before talking to her, thinking that it's unless to continue having illusion. She then goes to look for him at the store and asks him to be her partner, despite which he chooses to reject her. But after a brief reflection with his sister and his friends, he changes his mind and goes to look for her accompanied by all of them, breaking into her massive farewell press conference, and whereas if he were just another journalist from the magazine Horse and Hound, he asked her if she would be willing to acknowledge her idea of living in England if the man she loves apologizes to her. She accepts his apologies, and before the journalist announces her decision to stay in London definitely. From that moment on, he will share her